Well, too often the warnings about being cautious on South Carolina's waterways are heard but disregarded.
National Boating Safety Week starts tomorrow. This year, those with the Lake Murray Safety Consortium are kicking off that week with a memorial service.
And one of the mothers who will be there never thought she'd be sitting in an audience with others whose lives were violently altered.
And we got a phone call about 10:30, and it was stated that they think that Kelli had been in an accident. In hindsight, I now know they knew, but how do you tell someone that?
And with those words, a part of Paula Bullard's life ended as she learned of her 25-year-old daughter's death. Kelli Bullard was with some friends on a boat enjoying a late evening ride on Lake Murray near Lighthouse Marina. It was May 1st of 2010. Kelli and her friend, Amber Golden, both died when another boater, driving drunk, hit their boat.
It was just a tragic night. It was such a tragic night.
Incredibly, the night would continue to become even more tragic. 911 operators faced confusion as calls came in that two boats had just collided. They had already received those calls. Did it happen again? DNR had even more chaos to sort out with yet another accident near the same location in the same half hour.
This is the general area of where the collisions occurred. They were, to my recollection, were less than 200 yards apart, about half an hour apart. But this is the general area, with Lighthouse being back that way, Lake Murray Marina being back over here.
And like in the accident just minutes before, two more people, this time two young men, would die. One of them, Matthew Kyle Houck. His mom, Mary, gives this statement. I sincerely hope that other families can be spared the heartache of losing a loved one in such a senseless manner. Prior to the accident, I was unaware of the hazards of nighttime boating and was happy that my son had the opportunity to enjoy some fun on the lake with his friends. I was in no way prepared for the greatest shock and loss of my life. Another common denominator in the accidents on this night, alcohol.
The biggest thing is drinking and driving does not mix. On the water, on the land, flying a plane, drinking and driving does not mix.
Very sobering for the drivers responsible for the accidents was facing the law, and especially the families.
You're now a member of a club that you never asked to join. It never goes away. It never leaves your body. It never leaves your mind. There is not a millisecond that you are unaware that your child is no longer with you.
A night of fun ended with 4 lives lost, and countless others, many of whom were in the courtroom seeking justice, were broken. Even the investigators, like Ray Lewis and Ken Simmons of DNR, are affected by those who make the wrong decisions on the waterways these men try to keep safe.
You can't just close the door, lock the office, and leave it at work and go home. It stays with you. And you know, we see a lot of horrific things out here, and you don't forget that stuff.
We've lost too many people on South Carolina waters due to issues that could be avoided.
The memorial service, which kicks off National Boating Safety Week, is tomorrow from 10 a.m. to noon. It's at Pilgrim Lutheran Church, which is on North Lake Drive in Lexington. Call 576-3000 for more information. And all these details are on our website under the big red 10 under today's date. Every year we have Boating Safety Week.
Yeah.
But we really felt like showing some of the faces that are affected, some of the lives that are drastically changed forever. Hopefully we'll get that message out there a little bit more, other than just saying be safe out there.
Well, and I remember covering those stories when those accidents happened, and you think about the heartache of those families when they got those phone calls, just something totally unexpected out of the blue.
Yeah, that you never expect.
Yeah, you think your kids are safe and having fun, and so, but it's so brave of her to step up and talk about it so that it might resonate with somebody else.
Hopefully. And tomorrow's memorial service is open to anyone and everyone, so they're inviting the public to go.
Wonderful. Thank you, Dawndy.